Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Red Dawn. My name is Kyri, and today we're going to talk about Liverpool's 4-1 loss to PSV in the Champions League. Um, yeah, to say I'm flat as a tack is an absolute understatement. I don't know what else to say, really. The fact that we keep losing in the same sort of fashion. Um, it's the same old story. I'm getting sick and tired of it. Arne Slot, he keeps playing the same starting 11 and expecting different results. You know, and I and I just feel like, the players do have to take some accountability as well. Absolutely no doubt about it. Virgil van Dijk and Ibrahima Kanate especially. Kanate, I do not know why he was in the starting lineup. He should not be playing in a Liverpool shirt at all. But when the players aren't playing for the manager, then time is up. Like it's just nothing, nothing from Liverpool at all. And we couldn't have started worse. 6 minutes in, Virgil van Dijk, he handles the ball from a corner like this. He thinks he's a bloody basketball player for the LA Lakers. It's a penalty, 1-0 PSV. And, for your captain to make a mistake that basic, it set the tone for the rest of the match. Soboslai, he did give us a lifeline with an equaliser, but that was short-lived. It was all false hope in the space of 5 minutes. That second half was just pure chaos at the back. Kanate again, he gifted the opposition a goal with a horrible mistake. I, I just don't. I just don't know. I just don't know what's going on. Excuse me. Which I'll talk about Kanade later on as I'll go through some of the players. And yeah, just from there, we just knew it was over. Like there was no way we were going to come back. This PSV, they added a late fourth, but the writing was on the wall a long time. But here's the most painful part. If I get the stats up, as you can see here, we dominated a lot of possession, loads of the ball, decent positions. We created plenty of chances, shots flying in, but there was just no ruthlessness, no conviction. It's the same old story we've been telling all season. We look busy, but we don't look dangerous. And PSV, on the other hand, when they go forward, you felt like something was bad was about to happen. That's yeah. 9 losses in 12 games is just absolutely unheard of this club. We're talking the worst run of form in about 70 years. I'm worried. I'm absolutely worried, you know, when this is not just simply out of form. This is a full-blown crisis, you know. But let's go through some players. At goalkeeper, Georgi Mamadashvili came in for Allison. He was laid out, unfortunately. And as much as I like Mamadashvili this year, he wasn't at it today. There were 2 goals he could have prevented, if I'm being completely honest. Yeah, tough night in the office for him, but good grief. There was a couple of goals that shouldn't have happened, if I'm being honest, but not his fault completely. We're talking about the back line here, especially our 2 centre backs. Which I'll go to in a sec. So let's go start Curtis Jones. He played right back for this one. And look, as much as I'm critical with Curtis Jones, and that I don't think he should be in the starting 11. At least he gives a red hot crack, and he gives a damn. Like, and for a position that he was that he's pretty foreign to play in, I thought he was okay. Ibrahima Kanate, he has to go. He simply has to go. Like, I don't know why he was playing this game. I do not want to see him in the Liverpool shirt again. He's just a dead set liability. Like, honestly, come January, send him to Real Madrid and fucking bring Mark Gahey. I've absolutely had enough of this guy. He's fucking useless. Virgil van Dijk, you know, as we said before, caused the penalty earlier on. Yeah, just a night to forget for him. And it's not what you want from your leader. Milos Kerkez, yeah, I thought he was okay. Obviously, trying to overlap with Gakpo on the left-hand side. You know, always energetic. He tried. Into the midfield, Ryan Gravenberch. Didn't really notice much about him, to be honest. Alexis McAllister, I think he's way off it, to be honest. Obviously, was playing catch up in the beginning of the season. Had a couple of good performances against Aston Villa, against Real Madrid in the Champions League, but he's just been absolutely far off it. I just don't think he should be in our starting 11 at this moment. Dominic Szoboszlai, he's honestly the only player that can hold his head up high for this match and probably for the season. Been our best player, never gives up. You know, got the goal, our only goal of the match as well. He just never gives up. Mohamed Salah, what's there more to say? If there was any other manager in charge, he'd be benched. You know, I've said what I said about Mo Salah and his form this season. It's all self-explanatory, really. He hasn't been up to it. Why he hasn't been benched and Federico Chiesa hasn't been played, it just absolutely baffles me. Cody Gakpo, I thought he was okay in this one. He got himself the assist. And as critical as I have been with him as well, I thought he did all right. Hugo Ekitike obviously came off. Was what is to be a back injury, so he's expected to miss some time as well. But when he was on the pitch, I thought he was trying to make things happen. That's what you're always going to get from Ekitike. Moving to our subs, Alexander Isak obviously came on for Ekitike as well. I thought he played a bit better, had a really good shot on goal, which came off of the PSV keeper. But yeah, what else do you need to say, really? Federico Chiesa obviously came on in the 76th minute. Again, what do you expect for him to come on the pitch? Do you expect him to change the game when the game is over? Why he does not get a start is just mind blowing. It's just beyond sad at this point. And yeah, I won't be surprised if we ship him back to the Serie A, because you know he's obviously not getting games for Liverpool and probably be beneficial at like a club like Napoli. At I don't know where we bloody got this guy. He was definitely from Italy, from the Serie A, but yeah, just what more does he need to do? And for Christ's sake, when you put him on, don't put him on the 76th or to the 80th minute when the game's completely done. But yeah, that's but for closing statements now, you know what I've said with Arne Slot in the previous couple of videos. If he's not going to change, change things, then, and if the players aren't simply playing for him, then I think it's time to part ways. He has to go. We've given him 2 international breaks to sort it out, and obviously we haven't seen any changes. It's just simply not good enough for a team like Liverpool, a team like Liverpool Football Club that absolutely strives for success. It's just an absolute disgrace. You know, get Slot gone, get Steven Gerrard in, and as an interim, I can't believe I'm saying this, but at least with Gerrard, he'll put some mongrelness into the team. At least Liverpool could show some fight, because at the moment I'm not seeing it with Slot at the moment. But what about you? What's your thoughts about this one? If you enjoyed it, give yourself a like and subscribe. This has been Kyri from the Red Dawn, and as always, up the Reds.